Join me today for another Western Suburbs of Chicago property home tour. And today we are in Aurora, the west side of Aurora to be specific. Aurora is actually, a lot of people don't know, it's the second largest city in Illinois. We're only about a 45-minute drive to downtown Chicago from where we're located here on the west side. And the nice thing is, if you're here on the west side or really any part of Aurora, there's a big train line, right, that gets to the city. So a lot of people will work in Aurora. They'll commute in on the train, go to downtown, and then commute back out, and it makes it easy. It's a pretty quick train line. There's a stop here in downtown Aurora, which is like the original station. There'll be a stop at 59, and then one in Naperville, and then boom, it shoots right in to downtown Chicago. So if you are kind of familiar with Aurora, you're not familiar with Aurora, I'll give you a little layout of where we're located at. So we are on the west side. If you were to go just north that way and a block over, that's where Rosary High School is. If you go just about half a mile that way, you're at West Aurora High School. We are just a little bit north of Illinois Avenue, so really close. About half a mile that way is the Orchard Road corridor, where you have, you know, all the major chains of Chili's and Home Depot and all that good stuff. So this property is located in a really prime spot. You're really close to everything. You get to downtown Aurora in like under 10 minutes. You get to the highway in under 5 or 6 minutes. Prime location. Great little cute house. It's a pretty traditional style ranch home that you're gonna find here on the west side of Aurora, and we are gonna take a walk through it and check it out. All right, so as we walk up the driveway here, you'll notice extra wide driveway, nice concrete pad. It's a really good addition. It's a 2-car garage. 2-car garages. This little area of the west side of Aurora, you'll find most homes have a 2-car garage. There are some pockets where you're gonna find that single car, a little bit smaller homes. Some pockets and subdivision of the west side that don't have basements. The west side of Aurora is a really neat community to live in. It's big, right? So the city of Aurora is the second largest city in Illinois. The west side, if you have lived on the west side for a while or get to know the people on the west side, it feels like a small town, right? There's probably over 100,000 people, right, that live on the west side of Aurora, but it's a great little community. It feels smaller than that when you live here. You got a lot of great things, like about 2 minutes from where we're at currently is the Vaughn Center, which has an indoor gym. It has 2 indoor tracks, indoor basketball courts. It's where the big indoor tennis center is. A lot of youth sports that go on there through the Park District. You're not far from the Prisco Center, which is right along the river off Illinois, where a lot of plays will happen and other youth sports. So a lot of things that happen on the west side of Aurora that don't make it feel like it's such a big city and as big of a town as it is. As we enter the door here, you can see it's got these really nice hardwood floors. This is gonna kind of be your main living room area, right? So you're setting up here, you got the couch, probably putting TV along that wall, maybe along this wall, but to me, TV along this wall with couch set up here, chair here as you walk in. It's gonna be your main hangout area. The hardwood floor is recently refinished in really good condition, and it leads in here to the kitchen, and then you got the 3 bedrooms and a full bath down here. So we're gonna start in the kitchen. Good sized kitchen space, new tile floors, dishwasher, stove, microwave, fridge, all new. It's a really nice patio door that opens up to this large backyard. This is one of the nice things about the west side of Aurora is you get some really good yard space. So you can see you got the big shed there. It's a huge deck. So you could easily have, table set up, some lawn furniture set up, still get your grill out there for when you're grilling. You could put up a fence, right, if you wanted to finish fencing this in completely. But good size deck space here. You got this table space here, so probably your everyday eating space is going to be right here. You can definitely fit, you know, a little 4-person circle table or a little square, you know, 4x4, maybe something with a leaf to get it to a 6x4 table. Good size though. You come off here and you got the 3 bedrooms. Bedroom number 1, this is the smaller of the 3 bedrooms. These bedrooms are really good size. They're not overly massive, but for the time period the house was built and the size of the house, these are some really good sized bedrooms. We'll walk into here. It's gonna be your master. This is the largest bedroom. It'll be tight. You could get a king bed here along this wall, right? Will be tight. Queen would fit a little bit better, but still an option to get that king bed. And then we'll come check out the 3rd bedroom. 3rd spare bedroom here. You do have this little hall closet for linens, whatever you want to use it for. Bathroom's been recently updated too. Your tub surround floors. Really good condition. New mirror. And then in here, boom, 3rd bedroom. All right, so we got 3 bedrooms and 1 bath up here. Downstairs, we are gonna have another full bath. And we also have, you know, it's a fully finished basement down there. So we not only have that full bathroom, there's a couple spaces you can use as like an office area, a play area. You could have a full like family room down there. And really if you wanted to, if you end up putting like a family room TV area downstairs and you needed a bigger, larger dining area, you could use this as like a dining area if you needed a bigger table, and then have the TV and family room downstairs, or make this like a flex space where you have the TV and a table that could be put in here for larger dining options. Out this door here, we'll check out. This has a really cool screened in patio. So we're gonna go downstairs here. This full finished basement. Now the basement was put together really well when it was finished. So you can see here, like a lot of times under the stairs, you'll just have dead space, right? But this was actually put together in a way where you could use this as like a little office, right? You could have a desk there. You still have some storage over here if you wanted it. You know, a little desk, or maybe it's a craft room or a play room. It's not just dead space, and it's very useful and very functional. In here you got the laundry room. This is where your washer and dryer would go. So washer, dryer here. It's just kind of a little utility room. Through that door, there's another office, right, that you could use as an office space or workspace. And then here you could have whatever, right? You could set up the TV, big playroom for the kids, just kind of your everyday family hangout gathering area. But it's quite large. I mean, this finished basement basically doubles your living space from upstairs. New carpets, fresh paint, very clean. And then in here, you got another office space. Or playroom or craft room, whatever. You got some nice shelving here, since there is no closet. So really good space. So that finishes out the inside. Again, you got 3 bedrooms. I misspoke earlier. There is not a bathroom down here, so there is only the 1 full bathroom upstairs. But 3 bedrooms, a lot of living space up there. I mean, even this, a lot of times you'll see, like that's just the water shut off, and the usage won't be as good, but you could use that, you know, store the vacuum, store some cleaning supplies, whatever. So a lot of closet and added space for some really usefulness, and not just having, you know, the dead space. You could potentially convert this to a bedroom, right? If you wanted to, depending on the window situation there. As we head back upstairs, so it does come with a 2-car garage. You cannot directly access the garage from the house, which isn't uncommon, you know, in a house built in this time period. in the west side of Aurora or the western suburbs of Chicago, right? A lot of these homes are built around the time where there might only be one car, or cars were just kind of an afterthought, so the garage had to become an afterthought. You know, nowadays it's pretty standard to have 2 cars, maybe 3 cars if you got kids driving, but back then there might only be 1 car. It might just sit in the driveway, so the garage wasn't as important. So sometimes these garages were added on, or the garage was used differently, so you didn't want direct access from the house. And that's the case on this one, where you got a garage. You do have to come outside a little bit. Now you have this covered area, so you're not coming outside or having to walk all the way around. You can come from the house through the covered area and into the 2-car garage here, which is nice. You don't have to go outside for it, and it's convenient. You pull your car in, you can get the groceries, whatever you need, right through the door here, right into the kitchen. We have the 2-car. It's a really big 2-car, really tall ceilings. Really deep too. So you can get some good vehicles, you can use some extra storage, all that good stuff here. Now this is probably one of my favorite features of the room. You do have this kind of 3 seasons room. This is like the perfect time of year to be using this. Come out here, it's covered. You know, it's been so rainy lately that you can't sit outside in the rain, but if you have this, you can get the fresh air. You can stay dry and just kind of feel like you're outside and get some fresh air and outside time. And then here again, we come to out here to the backyard. That big shed, little overhang too, which can be useful for keeping stuff dry for storage. I love these big old trees that you see on the west side of Aurora. Big tree there. Good sized yard. Again, not a fully fenced in yard, but you could finish that fence. And then you got your AC over there. So that's the tour. This is 750 Duncan in Aurora. Again, it's the west side of Aurora. There's the West Aurora School Districts. Recently updated home, listed of course by Old Mill Property Group. And a really nice home. And a really good price point too, right? Under $400,000, in the mid 300s is what houses like this sell for in the west side of Aurora. And it's an area where you can get an affordable house, right? Of course, prices are up like everywhere in the western suburbs of Chicago, but you can still get an affordable house. You can get something good size like this with a few bedrooms and a bathroom, maybe even a second bathroom depending on the model. And not get over $400,000 or $500,000 like some of the other suburbs. And you're close to a lot of stuff. Downtown Aurora, easy access to the highway. You go all the way to the far east side, which connects into Naperville. And you got all the shopping and everything you need. So great house in a great location. Thanks for watching along today. Make sure to like and subscribe as we do a lot of other property home tours. Talk to local business owners here in the western suburbs of Chicago about things related to real estate and not related to real estate, and all that good stuff. Plus we do some city tours, and we'll take a look at subdivisions and cities in the area. Probably got one coming up soon about the West Aurora side of I should say the west side of Aurora, right? West Aurora. So thanks for joining me today. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow along for more.